Hi, I'm John Nash. Welcome to Prees Bowling Club, where today we are holding the first ever National Masters Championship. We're expecting some excellent bowling from some of the top names in the game, all winners of their national merit titles and also the runners-up, which is a new initiative. And this competition itself was devised and thought up by Richard Taylor of MediaBox UK, who is trying to improve and raise the profile of the game of crown green bowling. And what better setting than to start off here at Prees Bowling Club. I've got with me Kieran Clark. He's the Cumbria champion, youngest competitor here at Prees today, just 13 years of age. How are you finding things down here, Kieran?
It's good, yeah. Enjoying the day so far.
You're enjoying the day,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the main thing. You managed to get through your first game okay, you successfully got through that.
Yeah.
Is it your first time in a big competition like this?
Yeah, first time.
First time in this type of tournament?
Yeah.
So, and how long have you been playing, Kieran?
This is my 7th year this year.
This is 17, you're just 13 years of age now.
Yeah.
So you started relatively young.
Yeah.
So you, who got your first set of woods then, Kieran? Was it your parents?
My dad,
or?
yeah.
Does he play himself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you're looking forward to the next game. Do you know much about your opponent in the next game?
Yeah, I played my dad in the county.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I played his son in the junior Waterloo.
Oh, right. So you know all about your opponents then?
Yeah.
So you've done your homework for today?
Yeah.
I have with me now Robert Plant from CatAxe Solutions, one of the sponsors of the tournament today, and he's also, Rob, you've got the task of presenting the trophies later.
That's right, correct, yes.
Yeah, I understand it's your first involvement with Crown Green Bowls. How did you get into Crown Green Bowls and sponsorship?
Through Richard Taylor from MediaBox and family. You know, Grandad used to play crown green bowling, and my auntie plays crown green bowling in Neffin, yeah. Right,
have you ever had a go yourself?
Yes, I've had a go, yeah.
You've had a go? Where did you have your first go at this then?
In Chirk.
Oh, in Chirk?
In Chirk where I live,
right.
yeah.
How did you find the bowling greens over in Chirk compared to what we've got today? I mean, obviously we've got an excellent facility for this today with some of the big names. Has anyone caught your eye so far?
I think the young lad at 13 years of age, I think that's great, isn't it? To get young people into the sport.
I think you're right there. He's playing very well. He's got through his first game quite comfortably. Hopefully we'll see a lot more from CatAxe Solutions at bowls, and maybe yourself on the green in one of the tournaments.
Yeah, it'd be worth doing it for the prize money, definitely.
I have with me now Glyn Hargreaves, the Isle of Man champion. A bit of a long trek for you today, Glyn. Did you come in today, or were you start up overnight?
No, came on the last flight last night from Liverpool, flew into Liverpool, so stayed overnight.
So you were perfectly refreshed for your first challenge of the day?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, you managed to get through the first game this morning, 21-14, against an opponent who likes to make a bit of a noise on the green, and Colin Scorer with My Baby, but did it put you off at all, Glyn?
No, I've experienced Colin in the Isle of Man, and know that he really likes to get into his games. He's good to play. He always acknowledges a good bowl, so it's not a problem for me. That's the way he gets himself fired up to play games. Yeah,
I'm sure. I can imagine it can be a bit off-putting though to those who haven't encountered him before, but obviously it's had an effect.
Absolutely. I think some people see it and they're quite entertained by it, but most people do seem to enjoy seeing that round the green. Yeah,
they do, that's right, that's true. Then you had the unfortunate task of trying to knock out probably the game's number one in Gary Ellis, and unfortunately you've gone out of the competition now too, Gary, but he's a quality player, and I'm sure you're aware of that anyway.
Yeah, very much so. Early on in the game he struck the jack off twice, so I could have gone 5-1. He's got a bit of a lead on me then. I've come back into the game, got back to a 14-11 with him, and unfortunately gone out to 12, but it was a good experience to play Gary, and he's really nice to play.
I'm very pleased to have with me now Peter Flynn and Nick Lowe, the owners of the Waterloo. It's nice to see you both here today. Obviously, I think you were coming down in a stretch limo when I spoke to you last time. Is that something you did?
We didn't, because we couldn't afford it.
Well, after all your investment in the Waterloo, I'm not surprised, but it is nice to have you down here at Prees today. What do you think of the location down
Fantastic
here today?
venue, fantastic welcome, hospitality's brilliant, venue's fantastic, the bowling's quite good as well, brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic here.
Yeah,
really enjoyed it.
And I know you're looking in the future to doing bowls tours and people coming up to use the green, and I think you're planning to have accommodation available at the Waterloo, aren't you? For stay?
In the next year, yeah.
That's in the next year. So how are you finding things, Nick? Are you enjoying all this hard work that you're putting into the Waterloo?
Oh yes, very much so. Yeah, it's hard work, but we'll get there.
Everything can develop and progress, and we can be back to what we call the home of bowls, the Waterloo Hotel.
It certainly
which is,
will.
Wembley.
We're actually, Media Box obviously filming the British Crown Green Bowling tournament and our own tournament, or someone else is filming our own tournament. And next year we've signed a deal with Premier Sports UK for 2014, 15 and 16. We've actually signed the deal. Deal's done. It's on Sky TV for the next 3 years.
Well, that's news that I know the bowlers have been looking for some time.
Yeah. Next year, with Brian Duncan's help and Ricky Cochran's help and the committee that we've formed, we are going to try and do 1,012 entries for the main Waterloo Cup. And instead of putting 15 grand prize money, we're going to try and up it to 20 to then become the most prestigious event on the planet.
Well, that's very fitting, Peter, because obviously the bowlers regard the Waterloo as the Wembley of bowls, so that sort of prize money is going to be terrific, and I'm sure that's going to encourage a lot more bowlers to enter the tournament anyway, and it's going to bring a lot more players into the game today, which is what we want. If we can develop the game even further, who knows where the future will go to.
Exactly right.
But anyway, thanks for that, Peter, and Nick also, and it's a pleasure to have you down in Shropshire today. Unfortunately, we haven't got a beach for you to go on, or a donkey to ride, but the rest of the day I hope you enjoy down here in Shropshire.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Thank you very much.
I think it's a fantastic idea, whoever dreamt it up, to have 32 players, winners of each county merit, 16 merits as you say, and 16 runners-up. And I'm delighted to say I understand that all 32 invited have turned up today. And I know, win or lose, they've all had a great day. They've all expressed their delights with the green. Win or lose, as I say, they've all enjoyed it. They've been made most welcome. The hospitality here from the organisers has been first class. And I'm sure if it does go ahead in future, they'll be more than happy to return.
Yes, I think, John, the intention of Richard Taylor is that it becomes an annual event, and the best part about that is that it gives everybody the opportunity and might encourage more entries into the merit competitions of the various counties.
Well, I hope so. It certainly deserves to do well. And I think, as you say, it will encourage bowlers to enter their county merits, which we all wish to see them go. Some of the entries in the county merits have, for whatever reasons, been rather disappointing over the last few years, but in certain counties there have been improvements, larger entries, and hopefully with a competition, a top competition such as this, I can only see more and more people. Once word gets out there, here's this fantastic competition, pay you a couple of quid in your county, have a go, and particularly when you get to the final. I happen to be, as usual, in Yorkshire for their merit final, and it's true to say, after a star-studded field, that quite a few surprises got through. And the two gentlemen here today have performed very well, but you wouldn't have picked those out as being here. But they entered their merit, they're here, and I'm sure next year many people in Yorkshire will enter and have a go and hopefully qualify for this event.
Okay, we're down to the semi-finals of the National Masters, and it's the clash of the Titans with two of the biggest names in the bowling world. Noel Burrows clashing with Gary Ellis. It's the first end, and Noel Burrows is leading out on a 35-yard round peg to one of the corners of the green, and his first bowl is a real good lead from Noel. It's about a foot on the side. Gary leading out now. The wood is now on its way across the green. And it's not far away. I think it's going to drop short. Yes, it's just dropped short behind Noel's bowl. Noel plays his second bowl of the end. He's on good country again here, but he's going to be short. I don't think Gary will be short with his second bowl. When he's one down, he might try and promote his own bowl here to get two out of the end. Yes, he's played a running bowl at it. He's still watching it, but I think he's just on the top side. Yeah, first end, 1 to Noel Burrows. Right, Noel set the mark again now at the second end. He's played a bit further this time. He's played on the finger peg into the top corner of the green. And his wood is on the way. Yes, it's another good lead from Noel. Just slightly short. And Gary's now sent his bowl. Very good line as well. I think he's going to be short as well. Yeah, he's short, just dropped behind Noel's bowl. Noel's played a slightly different line this time, a little bit higher up the green. Again on good line, but he could go in the back of Gary's bowl here. The referee, Roger Griffin, has just had a look and indicated that Gary's one down. And Gary's sent his second bowl. He's certainly further than the first. Yes, I think he's got chances with this one, although it's dropping off to the right. No, it looks as though it's 1 to Noel. Right, we join the other semi-finalists on the green now, and it's Owen Jackson in the blue shirt leading out against Larry Wells. The score at the moment is 7-1 to Jackson, who's played very well on this mark all day along the edge of the green. A nice round peg, but he's played very well and consistent most of the day, and he's led another good bowl here. Yeah, certainly a very good lead he's made along the edge again. Larry Wells is really up against it in this game, as Jackson is performing exceptionally well. Larry Wells this time is a bit closer to the end, but he's still probably 15-18 inches away on the side. Jackson's next bowl's on its way. He's left it a little bit short this time, so Wells, I think, has got to make a decision now whether he strikes. Yes, he's indicated he's going to strike at this. He needs to be careful. His own bowl is not too far away from the end. He's let it go. It's on its way. And he's missed the end. It's another one to Jackson. The score now 8-1. We're back on the other game now, and Gary Ellis playing the jack. Very interesting to watch Gary play. A lot of bowlers are aware of Gary, obviously. He's been winning major competitions, but if you watch his delivery and action, he has a little shuffle as he delivers the bowl. Very unusual action, but it doesn't matter how unusual it is, as long as you're winning tournaments as many as Gary's won. It doesn't matter how he bowls them, and I'm sure he's quite happy with the action he's got. But it is a sort of unorthodox action and not very often seen. In fact, he's the only bowler I know that delivers like that. Here we go. It's 15-12 to Noel Burrows, and Gary Ellis is leading the jack along the edge of the green from left to right. Yeah, Gary's first bowl is on its way. He looks a little bit short to me looking at this. In fact, he is very short. He didn't get it away too well. Plenty of room for Noel on this end. Noel's got his bowl away, but he doesn't look overly quick himself here. And it's just about going to get in. It's just got in to win the end, but there's still plenty of room here for Gary to get into to count before Noel bowls his second wood. This is looking better from Gary. It's certainly going to win the end. Yeah, Gary's counting one at the moment with a wood about 2.5 foot short. Noel, one ball to come. And it's on its way. He looks a reasonable pace here, Noel. It's got a big chance, this bowl. If it stays on the green, he's a bit quick and it's gone. It's off the green. One more to Gary Ellis. Score, Noel Barrows 15, Gary Ellis 13. We rejoin the game again here between Noel Barrows and Gary Ellis. It's a crucial stage of the game now. Noel is leading out at 20-14. He counted 2 on the last end and Gary struck and missed the end, which is unusual for Gary, but Noel's in the driving seat at the moment, 20-14. He's come back up the edge of the green and he's played a reasonably good bowl, although he's short here. He's a good 1.5 yards short. I would imagine that Gary's going to draw this end. Well, Gary's gone in the back of Noel's bowl, so it's a bit frustrating for Gary that, but Noel's second bowl's on the way. He's played a bit wider now. This time he's played a bowl out on the side. Still room for Gary, but he must have in his mind that those bowls could be on the line, that he's run into him with his first bowl. His second bowl's now on the way. And he's hit his own bowl. I think that's it. Yeah, the game over. Noel Barrows 21, Gary Ellis 14. The veteran Noel Barrows into the final. Another final. He seems to make a habit of this, Noel. I think he's going to go on forever. Right, it's Owen Jackson to lead out in the final against Noel Barrows. Sitting alongside me, I have Gary Ellis, well known in the bowling world. Just gone out in the semi-final to Noel Barrows. And Gary's going to do some analysis of the game alongside me now.
Yeah, Owen will go for the bottom edge, the club edge that he's had a really good run on from what I could see in the semi-final. Not a good lead though. Noel should step in on that. I think he will do.
Yes, Noel's bowl's on its way.
Certainly far enough. I think it might be too far. Stuck him.
Yes,
go on. It's a big end this, because if Owen can get in here, he's on his mark. Whereas if Noel gets in, he's got him off it. I think this will win it. Yeah, good ball. Don't know what you can see of that. He might strike it, that Noel. Played through it. Turned his peg and played through. He's watching it. He's not far off. No, just over. So Owen's straight on his mark now.
Yeah, he's been playing that mark all afternoon, Gary, and as you say, he's back on the mark, counting 1 the first end. It'll be interesting to see now if he can do the same along the edge as he's been doing all day, but Noel's a very good player, as you know, and he knows all the tactics in the game, and I'm sure it's going to be a very good final.
Well, Noel's a very good edge player. He plays a lot of edges himself, so I mean, going up an edge won't scare him. But sometimes, if someone's so confident on a mark, and if they keep putting him near enough, and if Noel hasn't been on it before, then he might catch him. So it's up to Noel now to try and get in and break him up. Doesn't look so bad here. Decent, good bowl. No, it's a good bowl. That.
Yeah,
good
it's about a foot away from the jack. Yeah. Noel's bowl's on its way.
I think he's short. He is. Yeah. I don't know much about this lad. He's been watching a lot, and he's obviously won the North Lancs Merit this year, so he's obviously a very good player. But I must admit, I didn't realise he was this good.
No, he's played very well. He's played exceptionally well. Yeah. Apparently, he was 21 this week as well, which so he's a good young player, lots of potential. So I'm sure you're going to be encountering him in the Waterloo before long.
Yeah, I think you're right. Chance here. Good ball.
Yeah, good ball from Noel Barrows there.
He's an important ball that there. He's going 3-0 there. Instead, it's 1 across. Noel, I think Noel will try the corners. I think he'll come from peg up to this. Oh no, he's gone for the other edge.
Yeah, this is the mark that he bowled a few ends against yourself on here, Gary. So I think he's hoping he can do the same again.
I'm not sure this lad will throw him as far off as I did, though. We'll see.
Well, it's not a bad lead from Noel. It's a good weighted bowl.
Well, chance. He's just gone tight.
Yeah, it's just pegged away. I think Noel's still counting. Second bowl's on the way.
Certainly far enough. I think he's so far, me. No, he's not. Good ball.
Yes, Owen's bowl's on its way. He's 2 down at the moment. He might be a touch short here, Gary.
One of the things when you play Noel you've got to be careful with is he uses really big 3-pound wooden bowls that nobody else uses. And if you're trying to judge the running of yours against the running of his, it's nearly impossible to do, and he can easily get you playing short, you know.
Yeah, and he masters them well as well, doesn't he? He's a good quality player. It's nearly 70 years of age. He does tremendously well. His concentration and resilience on the green is something to be admired by all the players.
One of the best players has ever been, without a doubt. He still plays a lot. He plays near in our part of the world. He plays on the panel. 41 up in real good class, really. At least once a week. And it's good. It's good training in a way. Because you get a really good game on the green that both players know. They're both homesters, really. On there.
Well, that's it. You want to play the good players all the time. Your game's going to improve if you're playing the good players, and the more you play these players, the better you're going to get. And everybody likes to challenge a big name, don't they?
Correct. Alan can Owen adjust here. He's tight again here. Tight again.
Yes, it's another double for Noel.
That might just have half a chance.
No, it's pulled up a bit quicker than I thought there.
It's a long way short. Noel, I think so.
Yeah, he still thinks he's counting too.
It's interesting there because it was lying 3-0 Owen, and suddenly he's got in Noel. He's gone up the other edge, and it's 5-1.
Yes, he's got an early momentum in the game as Noel. He's obviously looking to come back up the edge again.
Yeah. I said Noel was an edge player himself, didn't he?
You did.
He's proving it now. Well, I think this is okay. Good ball.
Yeah, it's another good weighted bowl again. Good, decent bowl on a difficult edge of the green.
Chance.
That's a very good bowl, I think, there.
I think he'll strike at that and try and take it out.
Yes, he's indicated to the referee, Noel, that he's going to have a strike at Owen's bowl. It's on its way.
Likes it.
Oh, and he's gone through the gap. At this moment in time, Owen Jackson is counting 1, and his second bowl he will deliver, which is on its way.
Good effort, it's just wide. Nice, just wide.
Yeah.
Played it on the safe side. Well, he's back in. Be interesting to see where he goes from here.
Yeah, it's an interesting game.
I don't know, he won't go back up that edge, that's for certain. He might just try, he might go full corners here.
Yes, he did this in the semi-final actually. He came up here and I was a little surprised he didn't go back down to the shortest route to his favoured mark, but he did do exactly what he's done now and what you thought. He's gone down to the bottom corner, obviously hoping to get along the edge, but there is a shorter way to get along the edge, but he hasn't taken it.
Yeah. Needs a good lead. He sent it well enough. Not quite on the road.
He might be a bit low here.
Yeah, he's not on the road. It's a bad lead. He's a dead length actually. He's just misjudged the road.
Yeah, Knowles a much better line here. He's played higher up the crown. It will fall a bit, but it looks a decent bowl. Although it's going to be through a bit.
Yeah. May have gone out that, you know. It's gone a long way down that hill.
Yeah, you caught him there, Gary, didn't you? He put 2 woods off the green in the semi-final down
early
there.
on, yeah. Better now.
Still dropping off a bit.
Still.
It's an awkward corner that. Most of the players today have seemed to have a problem down that part of the green.
Splits down the middle of it, so.
Noel looks a better pace this time.
Yeah, win it this. Flew him. Good ball, good adjustment.
Yeah, another good bowl from Noel Burrows.
Now then, he's coming up this edge.
He certainly likes his edges, Gary.
He won't go up that one. I saw him practicing this before. There's actually a bit of a trolley up this edge. I don't know if you can see the groove there.
You can, yeah, and he's right on it looking at this bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, another good lead from Noel Burrows.
We'll go out with a miss.
Oh, Owen's tried there, but he's just run the block.
Unlucky.
And it's pushed it closer to Noel's back bowl. Very unlucky there.
What's fallen?
One of them must have fallen.
Owen's
bowl. I think it fell the wrong way anyway, I think.
Did it? Noel's trying to put one in the way here.
Yes, he hasn't played up to the end. He knows there's a bit of a gully or something there that he's trying to block it. I'm not at all sure that it's on the line though.
Well, that's a good effort. It's a really good effort. What a good ball.
An excellent bowl.
What a good ball, lad.
Yeah, an excellent bowl from Owen Jackson. He's took Noel's bowl out, left himself 2.
Give him some confidence.
Stage in the final, and Owen Jackson leads 11-9, leading out from the centre of the green to the bottom corner, an area he's been favouring most of the day, but he's left this bowl short. How do you see the game going now, Gary?
Well, there's nothing in it. Of what you're watching at the moment, it could go either way. You don't know whether Owen, he's, like I say, he's won their merit, but he's not, he won't have played in anything as big as this before. But to be fair to him, he looks confident. I don't think he's going to lose through not playing his game.
No, he doesn't.
You know what I mean? He's playing his game perfectly.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to be overawed at all. And
a bit of help like that is nice as well.
Yeah, if you can have some luck like that and win a game.
When you're playing well, you get that.
That's it. Yeah, Noel's second delivery is on its way. He looks a bit low to me, Gary.
That's 1-0, 2.
Yeah, it looks as though he could be 2 down again here. Yeah.
2.
Yeah, 13-9 Owen.
Now, will he go back for his edge? I think he probably will this time. Pretty sure that he will. Yeah.
Yes, he's back on his favoured mark. Interestingly enough, the first time during the day that the shirts had to be changed and they tossed up at the final, and Owen had to change from blue to red. Noel was pleased about that because he said he doesn't like red.
First lack of concentration there, he sent it off. He shouldn't have been sending it off on the mark that he's been playing all day, should he?
No, that's right. It's been a long day, and I suppose at some stage your concentration does tend to go.
It can do, yeah, it can do. Noel's going back for this other edge here. I hope that doesn't cost him.
He needs a good lead now on this mark, because this is a mark Noel's been playing well on.
Not so bad, this. It's just pulled up a bit. Just pulled up a bit quicker than I thought it would, actually, that. Still win it.
Yeah,
then.
this is better.
Good ball.
Yeah, another good bowl from Noel.
Just not quite there.
No, he's. It could be a costly jack, as you say here, Gary. He's one down at the moment. Noel's bowled his second bowl, and Owen's left his 2 bowls about a yard short.
Ball doesn't make 2 here, actually. Oh, don't know,
No, it's running out.
overdone it.
Yeah, I think
Just gone.
possibly Owen might have got away with this.
One. Yeah,
Yeah, 1 to Noel.
that's off for him that. And then we'll no go back for that mark. He is doing.
Yes, it wasn't as costly as it could have been there for Owen. He could have been 2 down. Noel let him off a little bit with the second bowl.
Not so bad. Good one. Oh no, it's short.
No, it's pulled up pretty quick.
That's why I got beat. That. All good ones,
Yeah,
and
Owen's
short.
further, certainly further.
This is okay then.
It's won the end,
Good
yeah.
ball.
Crowd indicating that he's won the end.
Well, I think he's further.
Yeah, looks winnish to me.
Yeah,
Looks
win it,
winnish
win
to
it.
me.
Good ball. An awkward strike, awkward with Aldi Lie.
Oh, he's turned over here. Owen's changed the peg, playing on the finger peg. He's not a million miles away here. He's had a bit of luck there and come in off the short bowl and possibly left himself.
The kind of thing that goes for you when you're playing well. Just a nice little touch off the short ball.
He looks certainly 1 to Owen. I think it's only going to be 1 though, Gary.
Yeah. He played the right ball though. We give it a chance. I know he had a bit of luck, but
It's an interesting stage of the game now. It's 14-10 to Owen Jackson, and he's heading back for his favoured mark.
he's got it in the right spot this time. Not gone off this time.
Played a good bowl
Good ball.
here.
Good ball.
Noel's not a million miles away.
Just gone out.
Just gone out.
Just gone out. Nearly got
He's-
another. He's
yeah.
got another here.
Yeah, 2 good bowls there from Owen Jackson.
This is crucial now for Noel.
I think Noel's having a long look at this. He's in 2 minds whether to strike here.
He's going to have to strike. Going to have to strike at these.
Yeah, he's playing an over bowl, not a full strike, but he's still watching this. No,
two.
and it's too low, and it's now 16-10. Owen Jackson leads. His bowl's on the way. What's this going to do, Gary?
All right for me. All right.
Yeah, that's a good lead on this mark.
This is slightly over.
Noel's put that down very gingerly again.
Yeah, these will run no watch.
They're big runners, these
Oh,
bowls.
Yeah. Good bowl this.
He's
yeah.
looking better here. Oh, a very good bowl under pressure there from Noel Burrows.
And then
Oh, he's had a strike at that. Crucial second bowl here for Noel.
Yeah.
Just wide, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like just one to Noel. 20-11. Oh no, he's made another with that. Made another with that. 12-20. Be interested to see where Noel goes now, Gary.
He'll go for the corners. Pretty sure he'll go for the corners. Oh no, he's going back for the edge again.
Yes, he's persisting with this mark. It'll be interesting to see now if he can get a couple of twos in the next two ends. It could make it a very interesting finish.
Yeah, like Owen now, when you get to this position, you just want to take a chance. You're going to get a chance at some point. Give him a bit of a chance here, you know, and you've got to just wait for the chance, compose yourself and take it, you know.
Yeah, his wood's on the way. He's watching this. He looks a decent weight here, Gary. It looks a very decent bowl.
Good bowl, lad.
Oh, that's an excellent bowl. Now it's lying game on against Noel here with a wood about 2 inches from the jack.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, he's going to strike. It's going to be a wonder shot if he takes this out. His own bowl's probably obstructing the end a touch. It's on its way.
Likes it.
Oh, he's well, Noel's had a bit of luck there. He's hit his short bowl and it's resulted in clearing the end and the jack's off the green.
He was lucky there.
Yeah, very lucky shot there, but all these good players have some luck, Gary.
I had a couple like that, so I can't complain. But at all but 11, you're thinking, well, he's missed it, hasn't he, really? Interesting to see how crucial that is now.
Well, some would say it could be a turning point in the game, but I still think Owen's got a significant lead here.
He's plenty to play with, but what you don't want to do here now is go 2 down. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Even if you're not counting, if you can keep him to ones.
Oh, right.
He's not a million miles away again here.
It's a good effort.
It's just gone on, yeah.
Oh yes, yours. Yeah, well, no, we stopped playing for the team, but they're such lovely people that we've kept up our social membership. So Mike,
he gets another for me.
Yeah, he's just got a peg round. He's possibly counting, Gary.
That's why I like when you stop at Blackpool, the cliffs.
Oh, yeah.
I think he might turn over here. Yeah, he has done. He's turned over. He wasn't far away previously.
He's too low.
Yeah.
He's too low. Misjudged that.
I think he should have been a lot higher there because he could have come in off the bowls as well. That's a crucial 2 to Noel, making the score 14, Noel Barrows 20 to Owen Jackson.
2 down. He's just gone 1-2 down.
And Noel's come back up this mark again. He certainly needs a better lead than they had the last end. And it's on its way.
Too far.
Yes, there's a chance here for Owen Jackson. Noel's gone a yard over. Owen looks a decent pace again here. It's another good bowl from Owen. It's exactly... I'm sure Noel is going to have a strike at this. Yeah, I think it's probably more of a difficult shot than the previous end. It's on its way. And it's all over. Owen Jackson 21, Noel Barrows 14. His supporters up in the stand are very happy about that. What did you think of that then, Gary?
He's dominated the game all the way through, really. You know, it was.
Yeah, a terrific final and a good competition for the first time, don't you think?
Oh yeah, spot on. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll try and get it going again.
Hope so, yeah.
As a regular event now in the calendar.
Good. Terrific display from this young man. We've known him for many years. He's got one of those big names in this game of bowls. Let's hear please for Noel Barrows. Noel, you did superbly well, sir, and you've now received your cheque. Let's have you. How's it that? A cheque for £1,000 from the sponsor. And your appreciation once again for the runner-up. And the young man, I think, who plays his bowl, or at least certainly his merit came from, was it North Lancashire and Fylde, is that right? Yeah, so he's come a fair way to be with us here today, and didn't he do well, this young man? The winner, the champion, the National Masters champion for 2013. Let's hear it please for Owen Jackson. Owen, fantastic day of bowls for you, and there we go, your cheque for £5,000.
Congratulations, probably your biggest tournament you've
by far
won.
By far.
You've played well all day. You've done very well. You had a favoured mark along the edge of the green.
I'd like to take it home with me.
Yeah, I don't know whether I'll allow you that a praise, but interesting. It was your birthday this week as well.
Yeah,
I gather
Tuesday,
21 on Tuesday, so that's not a bad birthday present,
no,
is it?
Not at all.
And you came up against a master of bowls. I mean, he's obviously, you won't mind me saying, he's been around a long time. Absolute legend of the game. A credit to younger players like yourself. You know, if you can achieve as much as Noel has in the game, you'll go a long way.
If only, yeah.
I mean, how do you think he performed today, Noel?
Oh, well, excellent. I mean, I've no complaints at all. He just in the middle of the game, things just went away from me, and he suddenly really turned it on. So, you know, no complaints. He played well enough to do it, and that's it.
Yeah, he did, and you tried all sorts of everything. You used all your experience, the edges of the green. Interesting that Owen was playing the edges of the green as well. You both like to use the edges. You tried the corners, but as you say, Owen just managed to just pick it up during the game and got the result he was obviously hoping he'd get at the start of play today.
No, that's it. He just managed to get in at 13-10 to Owen, and then 3 quick twos he got up the edge, and that was end of story basically. I managed to get 1 or 2 more, but
yeah, but it was a terrific final. Good location. Are you happy with the location today?
Yeah,
and hopefully, hopefully it'll be a tournament that's around a long time, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody around next year. And I know you've both got a big weekend ahead of you next week as well. So best of luck to both of you in the Old England. But thanks very much for your time. Okay, well that's the final of the National Masters 2013. Owen Jackson, a worthy winner, beating Noel Burrows in the final today. It's been an excellent day, excellent facilities here at Prees. The bowlers have really enjoyed themselves, and certainly the winners have enjoyed themselves, picking up some big money today. And they're hoping again, and indeed all the bowlers are, and I know Richard Taylor of Media Box is hoping that this can become an annual event, as does John Crowther from the BCGBA, and we'll certainly be looking to put this on again for many years to come. So it remains for me to say thank everybody for turning up today, all the players, spectators, and all the hard work that was put in by the officials, both at Prees and everybody else associated with the tournament. So thank you very much to everybody, and we look forward to seeing you in 2014.